I'm vlogging while it rains. I'm vlogging while it rains. Have an hour and a half commute. It's going to suck. We're gonna start this video off with a shout out to my boss, Amy. What's up? Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support, even though you have no fucking idea what I'm talking about half the time. Today, I'm talking about books for my younger self. Why am I talking like this morning? Oh, that's right. I got an hour of sleep. Books for my younger self. Harry Potter. Okay, I know what you're saying. I know what you're thinking. Cheyenne, you've read Harry Potter. Yes, I did. But I didn't read Harry Potter like everybody else did. I didn't become obsessed with it like everybody else did. And I feel left out. I do. I feel left out. Okay, this motherfucking train has been here for days. Why? I'd show you, but I'm driving. Can you see it? Can you see it? Did you see it? It was there. They like split it in half. It's like it's all across over here. It's over. You don't care. Why am I telling you? I liked Harry Potter. I liked the movies. I liked the books. It's, you know, disappointed in J.K. Rowling like the rest of us, but, you know, it was never something that I was like super obsessed with. Next, the Percy Jackson series. Haven't read that. Tried. Couldn't get into it. Might try again later. But that's another series that like I feel left out. I want to play. So far, this is less of like a list of books my younger self needs, and more of just like a list of books that I need my younger self to get their fucking shit together and read, so that future me and like present me can partake in the conversation. ELIZA and Her Monsters and the Truly Devious series, 100% middle school needed. Now, for those of you who don't know, I have anxiety, PTSD, depression, and insomnia. But I didn't get diagnosed with that until I was, fuck, it might have been 27. No, it wasn't 27, it was 28. It was like 25 or 26. And that was because I went to the doctor to see if I had ADD, because I was having a really hard time. Middle school me didn't know that there wasn't something wrong with me. I've spent legitimately like 25, 26 years of my life thinking that I was broken. I'm gonna cry if I keep going like this. Woo! It's emotional. It's too early for feelings. I think if I had read those books, I would have felt more seen. I would have felt like there wasn't something wrong with me, at least as much. And I would have felt like I fit in a little bit better, and I wouldn't have felt so alone, and I wouldn't have hated myself so much. So those are definitely books that my younger self needed. Went from Cheyenne just wants to be part of the conversation to, wow, that's a little bit deep for the internet. What, how, when did we get a Thai restaurant? I say we, this is even my town. This is one of the towns I have to drive through to get to the fucking interstate. It's the only content I ever actually really share. I live in the middle of bumfuck nowhere in Maine. I have to drive through 3 towns to get to the interstate. I think that me at university needed to read Docile by Cam Sapara. Now, is this a smutty book? Technically. But it's also a commentary on the debt crisis, on social structures, on power dynamics. It is genuinely incredible. And I think that would have opened my eyes to a lot of things. And also, like, it took me forever to get into reading, like, romance and smutty books. And that's just a travesty. That's just, what? It's devastating. Is it now snowing? Are you fucking kidding me? I need to get out of this hellhole of a state. I'm not going to Texas. Most of you watching this are going to be very confused by that statement, but there's like 9 of you who fucking know. What's happening right now is that it's slushing. It's raining and snowing at the same time. High school and college me needed the poetry books by Amanda Lovelace. I said in a previous video that those books makes a big spiel clean. I think college me also needed Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. Now, ELIZA and Her Monsters is everything that Fangirl tried to be, but it doesn't mean that Fangirl wasn't a good book. Especially like my freshman and sophomore year when I was like super obsessed with the Vampire Diaries. Like, it was bad. It was bad. Oh, I don't read middle grade. Not because I don't want to, I don't know. It's not really on my radar. It's not the first thing I pick up. I would love to, but I just don't. But there's a lot of middle grade being published right now that I think, like, the kids these days are so fucking lucky with the representation that they have in middle grade. Because fuck. Man, I wish that I had role models like that. I wish that I had literature that I could read like that. And I'm so grateful that these kids have this, and it's amazing, and I'm so happy for them. Any book that I've read, like literally any of them, that deals with a bisexual or pansexual woman or a demisexual, I needed when I was younger. I was very confused with how I was feeling, and also that there was something wrong with me because I didn't like have romantic inclinations. Is that the right word I'm thinking of? I don't know. It was very confusing to grow up in a community that was very anti-gay. I had no resources at all. Any book that involved any of that, anything that could have given me any kind of education in that respect would have been great. And the last thing I want to mention, because this is May Tobacco, is really books by POC authors. There, first of all, wasn't a lot of them. Second of all, it wasn't on my radar at all. And third of all, I live in a very white community, and by community, I mean the whole goddamn state of Maine. I hope that you have a fantastic day. Don't be a dick. Okay, McSpeedy, this is a small town. Calm the fuck down. I'm always tired. I'm depressed.